like Mandy was talking about. I talk to people all the time and they talk about, oh, I know how to do everything. I don't be trying to do everything. You're gonna burn yourself out. Trying to do everything. It's gonna be costly. You're gonna spend oodles of money on relaxers and you don't do relaxers, braiding hair and you don't braid, flat irons and you don't know how to press, curling irons and Marcells and you don't know how to flick your wrist. Why spend all your money on things that you don't even do? When you can find your niche, you take continuing education classes, you perfect it, and then you be known as that particular person. We have a lot of things we can do in industry. The thing that I do, I'm known for natural hair and healthy hair care. Natural has been as those curly girls that like to be straight. I style natural hair, but I like more of the relaxed look, but with chemical free. So I do invest in smoothing treatments. I do invest in stuff like that as non-chemical services that will give them that look, but also still protect the integrity of their hair. So you can do that. Along with healthy hair care, natural hair, I took a niche with kids. I felt the lane. I found the lane where people was scared of being a part of. People don't like to do kids because y'all see my nerves bad. I ain't got time. They move too much. So everybody got away from the kids, but they need their hair done too. Okay. You gotta what they say from the cradle to the grave type of client dealing with a child because that's the most honest client you could have. The most honest because if you pulling and tugging on their hair and stuff like that, they'll be like and ask them when you got the chill. You gonna come back to me? Yeah. And then sometimes they tell your mama, I don't go back to her because she burned my hair. She's too rough. My head hurt. You know, you just have to understand your clientele and your niche. So of course we say brand is identity. So using your brand, what do you need to symbolize your brand? Okay. So logo represents your brand. Right now we have who are students. Okay, so that means we only have the rest as professionals. Okay, so right now is the time to start establishing yourself and your brand. What I try to explain to people because I see it all the time. Everybody that's in cosmetology school, the first thing that they say they want to do is open up a salon. The minute they walk out the door, you're not ready. You are only leaving out of school with the basics. So how do you know how to run a salon? How do you know what bills that you need to pay? How do you know what certifications? How do you know how to get your occupational license? How do you know all these things? But the minute you walk across the stage, you want to open up a salon. It don't work like that. You find a seasoned stylist, somebody that can undergird you and show you the ropes. Besides styling, show you the business side of cosmetology. Because we all want to use our hands, we want to make the money, but we lack the knowledge of the business part of it, about filing your taxes that you can do every year and even set up where you can file every 2 years. Well, you can also get money back. Do you know that you can go and get your own insurance? We have Aflac. We have those types. You can insure your hands. So if something was to happen, you could get short-term disability, but you didn't know that because you're not undergirding yourself underneath those seasoned stylists that know those things. I was going to, I don't want to name the school, but I was going to do professional development classes at one of the beauty colleges in New Orleans. I chose to step back to stop doing it because everybody feel like they know everything. They know everything, but you in beauty school. Not saying that we don't have a lot of people that don't go to beauty school that's very very talented, but you still don't know everything. You don't know the basics. You know how to style hair. I say it's more than just doing hair with lifting up bundles and putting a door color on it. If you don't know how to protect the integrity of someone's real hair, you're not a colorist. Plain and simple. You don't know how to cancel out. We just had a color class yesterday, and she was telling you about your natural tones, your underlying pigments, and stuff like that. But that's the basics. But to go further along, you have to master that first. But when talking to students and everybody feel like well they on social media, they posting this, they getting 1,000 likes on this and all of this, and they have 100,000 followers and stuff. But that don't mean anything if you pulling people out. If you mixing chemicals, they're leaving your child and they have a migraine, like they said earlier, with your braiding techniques. You don't have to be tight as right. No, because they're coming to you to get their hair braided, but they're coming to me to get it treated because it's falling out their head. So now you didn't lost a client because now I'm suggesting to them to not even get those type of styles. Because now we need to do healthy hair care treatments. But how do you know about doing healthy hair care treatments if you don't educate yourself on products? On what works, like man said, what works for what textures? Trichinella alopecia. If their skin in their head is like the back of your hand, clear, then what? They have no follicles. So now you have to suggest to them a derm and then go into dealing with what they call it. It's like hair implants, where they take a portion of the hair that's in the back that grows and implant it in the front, and then now you're starting them on a regimen of growing their hair back. Or recommending a dermatologist for excessive dandruff. We can only treat so much in the shop. But you have to know that they have to go further. They have to get the medicated shampoo. And then you have to put them on a regimen to keep coming back. And that's how you keep a consistent clientele. So I'm going to show you guys 5 ways on how to leverage social media to be able to build a clientele, to be able to put yourself in the forefront professionally. Because that's the main thing, being professional at all times. Keeping your hair together, because you say you're a hairstylist and you won't go pass your card out, but you looking a mess. How am I sitting in your chair? And you ain't together. Your appearance doesn't say that you are a stylist. So that's the main thing that you want to deal with. So we're going to deal with 5 tips. It's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 tips that I came up with. Well, I didn't come up with, but my mentor, I have a hair mentor. He's in Atlanta. His name is Raymond Tarragano. And I don't know if y'all follow him, Tarragano3 on Instagram, but that's my hair mentor. He's been my hair mentor for about 4 years now. So make sure to also follow his page, because he's next level with education. He does online streaming with it. So he has a membership where you can be a part of, and you have tons of tutorials on blow drying, cutting, business, podcasts, different people in the industry and beyond that can really help you with growing your business. Tarragano3 on Instagram. And mine is redhead_hairstylist, if you're not already following. So the first thing we're going to look at is five times, okay? So this is something that you need to do 5 times a day to try to leverage social media and build clientele. So you want to post tasteful content of your work on your physical timeline. So that includes color photos, motivational quotes, business pictures of activities that's going on. So let's go on to Instagram. So going on to Instagram, this is your physical, natural feed. That's everything that once you go on and you scrolling, that's your natural feed. Okay? So of course Instagram have algorithms. So they've changed it to whereas they're only really showing you things that you're more engaged to on social media. So let's say if you're liking a lot of Fashion Nova stuff, well, you're going to see a lot of clothing stuff on your page. If you're liking a lot of color, you're going to see a lot of color stuff on your page. So it's all based off of what you already have an interest in. So you want to post 5 times a day on your natural feed. So posting on your natural feed, you only press the plus sign. It's going to bring up your camera roll, and you just press what you want to post, then next. And also you want to have a generic post caption, so you don't have to try to type that up all at the same time. Keep it in your clipbook, keep it in your notes part of your phone where you can just copy paste and put it on your page. Have a strategy. On my page I post in 3s. So usually, I'll do a video, a picture of before and after, and the actual name of the service. So it's easy for my clients to be able to navigate through my page to see what I actually offer, what it looks like, and stuff like that. Some people like to do the checkerboard, where they'll have, this is like one, where you have the picture there, checkerboard, blank, stuff like that. So it'll be a blank, a photo, a blank, a photo, a blank, a photo. And then some people like to just post a lot of colorful stuff, but it all is in sync with each other. Yeah. So 5 times a day, post on your natural feed. So let's say, for instance, this particular week, you want to promote color services. So you want to post before and afters, at least 2 before and afters of color services, and 1 photo alone of just bomb color. It doesn't have to be a before and after, but something that will be engaging to your clients, that they're gonna put, "Ooh, I want this," or they'll put some type of comment underneath the picture. So it boosts your ratings on that picture, where you can eventually be put on the explore page, which helps other people be able to find you as well. Okay, so 5 times a day on your natural feed. The 4th thing is utilize your Instagram stories 4 times a day. All right, so back on Instagram, if you go to where your natural feed is, at the top is a little camera. Okay, for y'all take your selfies in. Click on that. That's gonna go into your stories. So at the bottom, it has just where you can go live, or you can do natural. I did some boomerangs on tan yesterday. Different things. Once you take a picture, then you can add it to your story. Your stories is a different type of audience, because there have some people that may not see your stuff on natural feed based on the stuff that they like. But at the top, when you see everybody that have their pictures with circles, that's everybody that's posting in stories. So you can go there and be nosy and see what's going on. Everybody wants to see, because that's nothing but behind the scenes stuff on your stories. So people just want to be nosy. So you put up there appointments available today. You show yourself, like how you have the class going on. Show stuff like that, so people can see, oh, she's taking a class. Underneath the stories, it also gives you an option to be able to tag where you're at. So tagging where you're at also helps people to find you, because when they're looking under the search bar at your city, you come up on whatever picture that you post. So always be sure to use your tags and your hashtags. I found that a lot of clients find me off of social media because they put in hashtag blowouts NOLA, or New Orleans blowout, or New Orleans hair. And those are the type of hashtags that I use underneath my pictures. So by them clicking on that, a lot of my work come up. So you start utilizing those common hashtags that people use when they're coming from out of town or within your own city looking for a stylist in that particular profession that you have. Okay? So 5 times a day you want to post on your natural feed. 4 times a day you want to post those raw footages in your stories. 3 times a day you want to follow pages. Okay? So you want to engage with the people that's following you. So you either want to like the post and comment underneath their post. So if they have a picture of their baby party, comment and like it, because then that's bringing up your engagement as well. Because some of your clients feel like, I'm your client, but you don't even like my stuff. You don't even support me. So how can I support you and you can't even like a picture?
15 minutes. So
15 minutes and she curled, and we just went to number 3. Okay, so 3 times a day you want to visit one of your followers page, and you want to like and comment underneath one of their posts. Okay, so now we're on number 2. 2 times a day you want to DM someone introducing yourself. Now, I thought it was crazy too until I did it, and people was like, oh, I was looking for a stylist. You never know who's looking for a stylist until you reach out to them to see if they need a stylist. DM them. Just DM them. What I did was I put up who's struggling with natural hair. And so people started commenting underneath the post. So those people that's commenting underneath the post, well, yeah, I have breakage problems. I have moisture issues. I'll send them a DM. Hi, I'm Mimi. I'm a natural hairstylist that specializes in natural hair, healthy hair care, and kids. If you're looking to book an appointment because I see that you are having natural hair issues, I'm available to you. Here's the link. And then they comment, oh, I need this. Or my daughter needs this. And that's how you right there, you're giving them a call to action. It works. Try it. Everybody looking for something to write underneath anyway, so you just put up a post that says straight to the point. You got that? And one time a day or a week, you go live. So, yes, you go live. You go live, okay? Because at the end of the day, they want to see who they booking with. They want to see who they're booking with. No picture is not enough. It's not engaging.
I'm gonna give a name.
Because it's not engaging. So you want to go live, even if you're not personally in it, but you're showing yourself doing work. You're showing yourself doing an actual style. She could have went live showing how to wave, and then somebody could have been like, "Oh, what that foam is you using? Oh, what kind of comb that is? How did you start?" And then that's how you start engaging with people. You're putting yourself in the forefront. You don't have to necessarily have a beat face and your hair together, because you could be behind the camera and then still doing it. But you still want to look presentable if you're going to get in the front of it.
I hope y'all find out they professional though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't give that information out to just anybody.
Yeah.
And then find out if they professional. Show me your license.
Right. So keep those key things in mind when it comes down to leveraging social media. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 times a day you want to post on your natural feed. 4 times a day you want to use your IG stories. Same way like if you're on Snapchat, all that other stuff, bring it to Facebook. Bring it to Instagram. Bring it to Instagram stories. Because that's where your clientele is. Especially around our age group, a lot of people that I see in here, y'all got to be between 25 and 35. Besides our seasoned people.
Oh, excuse me.
I said
I have
seasoned.
an Instagram page.
Say seasoned. But that's where our audience is. Not for our 35, 45 and up, y'all on Facebook. That's why y'all.
Instagram, baby.
She just got on Instagram.
No, I
Y'all
didn't.
on
Instagram.
Facebook. That's where you guys are, because when Instagram started, I was in beauty school just like Mandy when it first came out. So when it started, that's where it was at. But Facebook was out before Instagram. Because at one point, you had to be a college student to even log on to Facebook. And then they opened it up after Katrina and all this other stuff happened for anybody to be able to be on Facebook. So Facebook been out longer.
Yes.
And then Instagram came.
Yes.
So it's easier for the seasoned people to be on Facebook, because Facebook is to connect. It was to connect everybody. So that's why y'all on there.
Still is.
Thank you. And now y'all dripping all into Instagram with the young folk. That's where y'all at.
When old people and young people get together, we become wise folk.
Anyways, but it's still important to have Facebook, because if you have your personal pages on Instagram and you have not turned it into a business page, you need Facebook to be able to convert your personal page to a business page. So you have to do that.
Facebook and Instagram they brought each other. Somebody
Yes.
brought somebody else. So now
It's
if
together.
You have Facebook and Instagram, you can connect the two. So when you post on Instagram,
It goes
it's
to
gonna go
Facebook.
too.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be reposting stuff. It can go to everything from one post.
Yep. Because it gives you the option to be able to click it for it to post to both, or if you just want to post to one, it can go to that one. But you need Facebook to be able to do that. And then you're able to also do sponsor posts. So I know when y'all go on y'all feed, at the top of some people posts, it says sponsored, is because they paid to have their ads running a certain amount of time over everyone else. Sponsor posts? Yeah. I recommend sponsor posts, but you want to sponsor something that you know will grasp people's attention. People love colorful stuff, and they love to see transformations. So that's the type of stuff that you want to promote.
So what about like when people they have a promo where they repost your stuff on their page? Do you recommend that?
Like from people that have followers on Instagram.
Teen Wolf book.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Buck, that's my boy. And I got a lot of clientele from him posting my stuff on his page. Now, it's trial and error when it comes down to that, because at the end of the day, a lot of people that have those large followings, they're all not here. So if they're not a person that's local, they have a local following, it won't make sense to pay them. If you don't have products that you can ship out and send to people, it don't make sense to pay them. You're trying to gain clientele for people to put their butts in the seats. So if they're not, Buck, he got a lot of local followers. So I wouldn't mind paying. He got the cheapest rates when it comes down to posting anyway. He do 6 posts for $100. So I wouldn't mind posting with him. I wouldn't post with Super because Super have a large following that's all over. Her following isn't right here.
But
Like
you
that.
can request insights from people.
Yes, do that because
Insights
people
will tell
lie.
you The target area.
People
that
lie.
People have that follow them.
Yeah.
So
So also people buy followers. So everybody that have these large amounts of following, people buy followers.
Like she's saying, people can buy.
They buy followers. So what you do is you start requesting the insights. If they ask you what that is, don't market with them. So insights, that's when you have your business page. When you convert your personal page to a business page, everyone gets insights. So at the top, if you already have a business page, you click over.
I think they might have to have 10,000 followers.
Yeah, you have to have 10,000 followers and up. No, that's just to swipe up on stories. That's just to swipe up on stories. You have to have 10,000 followers or more. For insights, anybody can have that because your page is a business page and it accumulates all your data. You'll go to insights and it'll show you everything as far as the accurate amount of followers that you have, how much activity you have, what days you have the activity on, your actual impressions, everything. It shows you your reach and all. So it shows you everything.
And it show to me. If I
They
want-
will need to screenshot this and send it to you so you can see. Because again, people buy file. Like for instance, Super just posted because she's doing a promo thing. Because I like to research everything. She just promoted a business that's in Miami. They had 240,000 followers. Okay, that she promoted. First thing I'm doing is going on your page because if your likes not equaling the amount of followers that you're supposed to be having, then you then bought those followers. You can't tell me that you have over 200,000 followers and only getting 10 likes on a picture. Something ain't right. So when she promoted them, they went from 240 to 247. Those are genuine followers that you just got those 7,000 on. Now the other ones you got, you lie. But those are the type of pages that'll reach out to you for you to pay them to market the business because everybody's looking at the follower count. They're not telling you, well, let me see your insights. Somebody sent me something on my other page because I have a hair care line for kids and I have a kids salon. So they contacted me. I can show you. Ain't no lies this way, babe. I can show you.
Just to piggyback your response,
You go ahead.
I did a transformation color from like number 2 to a platinum blonde, and I sponsored it, and I think I only spent like $10, but I actually got like 200 followers.
You do better sponsoring it yourself on social media.
And I actually
You
got
spent that
300.
$150. You can put that on your own sponsor post. You can do within a 5-mile radius of your shop, and you can hit up about 5,000 people just off of that on your own. This person right here, she said,
When it goes into investing into online advertisement, because like she said, some people you can buy followers.
yes, you can buy followers and likes.
Request the insights to the people that you think that you want to sponsor you. But
Mhm.
honestly, it's easier to go through Instagram. If you want to
Yep.
pay anybody,
Pay them,
Instagram.
'cause you can watch
Run
it.
your ad to people in your area or wherever you're trying to target.
Mhm.
It makes it much more easier. Now you can even select where you want to target, where you
Yeah.
want to advertise at.
You don't have to just do by you. Like for instance, I travel to Atlanta once a month to do clients. So when I'm getting ready, like I go at the middle of the month. So this whole week, I'm promoting only in Atlanta. I'm sponsoring posts in Atlanta because that's the clientele that I need for when I go down there. But when I'm here, I'll do something sporadic. Like, okay, this month right now is my blowout month, so I call it November. So I push a lot of curly girls going straight because it's, humidity is going down, the weather is better, blowouts last longer. So that's what I promote. So I can't sponsor something like that because now everybody's looking to wear their hair straight, but still protect their curl patterns and go back curly. So that's what I do. So that's what I promote. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Sam.
I'm gonna step in for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and do her finished look on the waves and curls. So if y'all wanna come up, she can still talk about branding and marketing, however y'all wanna do it. And y'all can come and watch, ask questions, feel free.
So this person right here is the Curly Club. She sent me, or he or she, whoever. Hi, I'm NY. How are you? I would love to promote your business to my followers.
Hold on 1 second, 1 minute.
Go ahead.
Hold on 1 minute. I want you to tell these people everything that you're doing,
Okay.
and then I want her to finish.
Okay.
So just tell them right
Good.
quick.
Well, I was explaining to them. I always, when I break the mold, I always break the mold with some type of shine. Whether it's an oil or shine, whatever, you know, you prefer to work
And tell them
with.
what breaking them all is.
I had the waves. Put your, whatever, product you're gonna use and comb it out.
So
you
the
can
mold
get ready
is
for
the
style.
actual waves that she made. That's her mold.
Remember, I only waved the front this time. So my friend waved one side, and I waved the other, one of the students waved the other side. So, and I was explaining also with the different textures we was talking about earlier. When they have a curly or tighter texture, it's harder to wave. That's why I didn't wave her back, because once I put the foam on it, it started curling up. So to give it the look that I want, I made my professional decision and decided I'll leave it straight and just curl it versus waving the entire thing and then going back and try to curl it. So all I did so far was put a oil grease type of shine on it, and then I always put some Sebastian spray or whatever hairspray that you like to use, and this gonna pretty much take care of the whole head. And that's it until after I curl it. Sebastian. I always start curling from the middle. I don't know why, I guess it's just a preference. Right from the, and again, I'm doing more of a curly look this time. You know, if I was doing more of a spiky look like I did the other lady, I'll go up. But since I'm doing a curly look, I'm going more of a entire curl.
Hold the press. Hold 1 minute. My phone is.
Oh.
It's over. Call me. Somebody call me. 225-247-35.
Before you before you start.
Go ahead with the press.
You sure?
Go with the
When
press.
I'm
I know
breaking
where
the
it is.
mold, it's combing, I'm thinking the whole time, I'm thinking how I wanna have it look. If you have a picture, then of course you just look at the picture and you kinda create it from there. But I don't never have a picture, I just style. So you just, whatever you thinking, before you create the style, you have a mindset of kinda like how you want it to look. So I know I want this to be kinda messy in the inside and probably more of a loose curl in the top. So I just curl it any direction. It's the way you style it. Once you pull it out, determines how to style it. See how I left it kind of, because I wanted to be messy. That's why I didn't do it tight. And the size of the curling iron determines the curl. If you wanted a bigger curl, you'll use a bigger iron. If you wanted a smaller curl, you'll use a smaller iron. Marcel irons are always good. It takes me a much longer time because I'm not very experienced with Marcel irons. So I use what's more comfortable for me. Any questions? Maybe you could go.
Oh, okay. So based on my investigation. So they basically said they wanted to promote my business to their followers and then let me know, and for me to let them know if I was interested in their rates. So the first thing that I sent to them was, please send me your insights, because I know that people know how to buy followers and likes. So I need to see before you sit there and try to charge me $300, is this legit? All right. So then she asked, what were you looking for in the insights? So I'm looking for activity, which was all what I showed you as far as how many impressions, how many people visit, you know, stuff like that, the activity of your days and all that. And that's when she sent me her insights. So she screenshotted her insights. So she get about 2 million or so with impressions and views and stuff. So I know that that's legit followings. So that's what you have to do with that. But like Mandy said, I mean,
Did you say she sent it?
huh?
You said she sent
Yeah, she sent it. She better.
it? You want
She
your
better.
business?
You want business?
Yeah.
You
sure
won't
better
send it. But at the end of the day, I do a lot of marketing on my own. So I don't really pay pages to promote me. I'll just do my own marketing on my own and then pay for sponsor ads because I can control that. I can control the audience. I can control how much money is gonna be gone per day. I can control the area and stuff like that. Now, when it comes down to my products, I may consider doing a page because they have a wide variety of people that's following them. You had a question?
Yeah, I wasn't here when you showed us how to get to the insights. Could you repeat that?
Okay, so the insights is once you go to your actual page,
You have to make it a business page first.
you have to make it a business page. You're a business page already?
I don't have one on Instagram yet.
Okay, so when you connect, once you make a personal business page, then you connect your Facebook like page and your Instagram together to make a business page.
I have a Facebook.
You have a Facebook like? Okay, so once you go on Instagram, they have underneath the settings, it's going to ask you to link your accounts together. So once you link the Facebook and Instagram together, it's going to ask you, it's going to say, well, mine says switch back to a personal page because I'm already a business page. But it's going to say switch to a business page. And then it's going to find your Facebook and connect it together. And then that's when it's going to become that page. So once you do that, then you'll go to, they have three little lines on the side. And then it's going to give you your insight.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, any questions about branding, marketing, social media? Anything that y'all having issues with when it comes down to building clientele? Y'all should have issues. Y'all in school, y'all had no clients. Y'all only have the clients at school, and they ain't your clients. They're the school clients. You don't have the confidence to do the hair. Do you have confidence in your skills?
Yeah.
So why you don't have confidence in doing the hair?
I get nervous, like
You gonna get nervous.
I get really nervous.
You gonna get nervous, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. That's all I can tell you is you gotta do it. There's no way to prepare. You just gotta do it. Long as you're knowledgeable and skilled in what you're doing the hair. I get nervous still doing people's hair too, because sometimes I be looking like, ooh, they really gonna come out like this a boy. You know, they come and they want you to work a miracle, but I can only work with what you come and sit in my chair with. So I get nervous too. But you still do. I've been licensed for 7 years. I've been doing hair for 11 years. So I still get nervous. I get nervous talking in front of people. You may not think I do, but I get nervous. I still get nervous. And I talk all the time. She nervous too. Tam was one of the first people on my glam squad when I first started the business. So when I put the glam squad together, that's when fashion shows and everything was really starting to pop. And we became a team. I had almost 30 people on the team at that time. And we would travel, we'd do hair shows and fashion shows and get models together for everything. And that was for free. For free. So that's why I like to stress to people, it's not always about the money in the industry, because if that's the only thing that you're looking at in the industry, you're not going to go nowhere. You got to give back, you got to talk to people, you have to do things on the strength of advancing your skills. And then all that other stuff going to come and fall in line.
Like she said, Mr. Chu was one of the first ones that put me on the map. Like, for free. You go, you craft, you have to be able to sell and all that stuff. I don't care how popular you are, I don't care how social media popping you are. If you want a real business and real life, because I know a lot of stylists on social media with millions of followers without no customers. I was just telling them on the side, social media is very powerful, but social media don't pay bills. You want to know, yeah, she's one of my clients. She found me on social media, but the way she keeps coming back is what I do when she get in my chair, and that's customer service. So don't get so misconstrued and get so caught up in social media and trying to focus more on that, and you miss the bigger picture, which is the client. So use social media because it's the most helpful thing there, the best tool right now. But again, it all goes back to customer service. When you get that client in your chair, it's easy to get a customer. It's hard to keep a customer. So if you can get them, treat them right, show them that you care. You cannot get everything that you want every time you say you have money. No. I have customers all the time. Oh, Tan, it's time for me some bleach. I want color. but your hair shedding. Just because I can make $250 off of that, turn them around, give them a regimen, treatment, show them how to keep their hair, and you have a client for life. Because they recognize you're not all about $1.
Yeah.
You're more concerned about their hair. So that's I'm booked every day of the week, Tuesday through Saturday. If you go, she could tell you, you have to really have a standing appointment, especially on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to get in. And that's because I'm not social media famous, but I know how to take care of customers, and I know how to run a business and treat people with respect and integrity. So that makes the difference. So if you have that, along with social media, you'll be successful. I'm a stylist and a stylist only. I don't have 2 and 3 jobs. From being a stylist, I was able to afford to open a whole nother business. From what I make, I have a salon and I have a full wax bar spa. All that is from what I make behind the chair. And I'm not social media famous. So use all those tools, everything everybody talks to, take something. Be willing to receive. We none don't know everything. I could come and learn from that baby sitting right there. Everybody has something they can teach, but when you have a closed ear and a closed mind and not wanting to receive because somebody younger or somebody not as famous as this person or whatever.
Season.
Yeah, you see, you have to be willing to receive. You've been doing hair 50 years. I'm not gonna say, she can't teach me nothing. No, she can teach me everything. It's a lot that she knows that I need to know to take my business to the next level. It all starts from the foundation. So I just wanted to piggyback on that because a lot of people, and I find we get so caught up in social media, we miss the bigger picture. And it's the integrity of this client and this client hair. They're paying us. I ride in a Mercedes because of them. So I treat them as such. I eat what I want because of them. So God put them there. So just know, treat people how you want to be treated. Treat them like you appreciate their business. They paying us to come see us. So you can't have an attitude when they coming to see you. So treat people how you want to be treated. Show them that you appreciate them. This is how we live. And if you don't take it seriously, the business is going to slowly fade away from us. And they can go into somebody's house if they're going to get the same treatment in a salon that they're getting in somebody's house. So just keep that in mind.
That makes so much sense. And I put on my stories the other day, I said, do not talk to those about being an entrepreneur that's not an entrepreneur.
Right.
Because being an entrepreneur, you move different. You present stuff different. I said it earlier when they was talking about motivation and with struggles and things that you had going on. Okay, well, I worked a 9 to 5. But I use that as a building block to get myself through beauty school where I can leave that job and not been on my own for 3 years doing my own thing. Because I prayed about it. That's the first thing. And then I executed. Because it's not going to just come to you. You got to go and get it. You could do this new era of marketing, which is social media and stuff. But then you can do the traditional way of marketing, which is get your business cards, your flyers, going out there and passing them out. You going to McDonald's, they're handing you a bag, you handing them a card. They could have a stylist, but their stylist may be gone one weekend. And they may need you. So there's nothing wrong with still hitting the pavement and passing flyers. I do it. I still do it. And I'm not popular on social media either.
Me neither.
Look at her. And I be trying to tell people, y'all looking at social media, people is not living like that. People can hide behind social media because it's social media, but people not living like that. They not. And I forgot who brought it up, but you see the person, I think Mandy did. You see how they are now, but you like, oh, I want to be like this person because they got this. Or everybody posting their accomplishments and stuff, but these people been working. Like if you're just following the people that's up there, that y'all haven't been following. So y'all haven't seen the struggle. Y'all haven't seen the investments. Y'all haven't seen the things that they have already done to get to where they're at now. You can't look at people now. You got to look at what they did to get to the now. And you can't idolize that. You have to see how you can make it and get to where you need to be.
And there are a lot of people that don't share their struggles.
They don't.
So you won't know that they done filed bankruptcy 2 and 3
That's
times.
right. That's
You're
right.
not gonna know that how they got to where they at, how they're portraying that they got to where they at. It's not how they really got there.
Not.
So a lot of times you have to be careful because a lot of times what you guys think are
It's already
success,
yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not. Like I said, they have real life scammers. They got people
Yes.
that are scammers. People be doing things that they know they ain't got no damn business doing
Mm-hmm.
to get what they want or to get what they think is gonna make other people look and think of them in a different way.
And they make it look good on
I'm not
social
gonna
media.
tell y'all to do whatever y'all wanna do because I can't control what y'all do. I know I live by the lines of the law so I could go where I need to be. But I cannot come up in here and tell y'all don't do bad things or don't do fraudulent things to get what you want. Because what you want out of life and how you gonna get there is your choice. Life is about decisions. You know what I mean? You can either do things right or you can do things wrong. Because
That's
just
right.
like God bless people, well, a lot of people that do devilish things, they're getting a different type of blessing from a different kind of source. So if that's what you want, you can go about it that way. But if you want to do things right in a righteous way,
Yeah.
you do what you're supposed to do
Yeah.
to get where you're going. You
All
don't have
right.
to steal. You don't have to do
That's what I'm
anything
talking
bad.
Yes.
Work,
Yes.
and you'll get where you go.
Yes.
Nothing is wrong with hard work. I find a lot of people that's young, we don't want work no more. You know?
That's right. That's
You know what I
right.
mean? People don't want work no more. People think it's social media. People think I'm going to get my license. I'm gonna do such and such here. I'm posting it on Instagram. I'm
about to be popping.
It does not work
Don't
like
work
that.
like that.
I have been to Blue Cliff, I have been to Aveda, and I stand behind telling people the truth. It do not work like that. It don't. And whoever is telling y'all this, or whoever trying to program this in y'all mind, it's not real.
They telling you that
It's not real.
immediately when you get out of school,
It's
you're
not
gonna
real.
make all these hundreds of thousands of dollars. No, it's not. It took me 2 years to build a solid clientele base where I can quit a 9 to 5 to be able to pay everything and still live a lifestyle. 2 years. Because when I got out of beauty school, I felt like, oh, okay, well, I got my license. I'm about to go, if y'all from New Orleans, on magazine. You know, that's high profile area. Got foot traffic. They got this, they got that going on. And got there and was like, I can't even pay my booth rent.
At
I'm
least,
about to say
but
that.
at least,
I
but at
can't even
least,
pay.
but at least she looked for a salon.
Right.
At least she looked for a salon. But there are some people who are not, who are
Yeah,
not
you
realistic.
have to.
And their first thing they say when they get out of school, I'm going to open my own shop.
Yeah, that's what I said
No,
earlier. You
that-
cannot open your own shop. You cannot get out of beauty school and say, I'm going to open my own shop. I see them do it all the time and they shut down within 6 months. They have too many abandoned salons now from people that has left school and have opened up shops and had to shut them down. Because you don't have the fundamentals. You're not ready. You have to talk to people that has been in the industry.
yeah.
Even if you're not working in the salons, make them be your mentor. Let them talk to you.
That's what I'm about to say. Like, cause I reached out to a couple of people cause I want to work in the salon just to get the feel of it. And like, I was like, I'll be a shampoo girl, you know, like, and y'all don't even have to pay me.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I want to be
In
the atmosphere, right.
But I don't know, you been wondering.
Yeah, that too. You have to.
You
then
find someone.
You can find someone.
You can find
It don't
someone.
matter if it's in New Orleans, if it's on the West Bank, if it's in Chalmette, Slidell, or
You can
across the
actually-
lake.
You can actually post it that you want to do.
You
know,
can
a
post
shampoo
it, but
or in the
and I
salon, you
understand
know.
where she coming at because a lot of people they feel like that they're at a certain point in their career that they don't want to mentor nobody. And my thing is, why
That's
be like
bad,
that? Because
that's
at one
bad.
point you had to talk to somebody and they had to
The same
mentor
way
you.
had to be mentored, you
So
want to
why
mentor,
do
you know,
that? Why be
nah,
like that?
You don't do that.
But it's a lot of people that don't mind. I mentor people all the time and I don't charge. It's for free.
Oh, Lord.
I had lunch with her 2 days in a row.
I do it for free because I feel like I have a lot of, I don't know everything. I'm 32. I'm still learning stuff. But everybody needs somebody.
Yes, sir.
Whether if that's the person like me and Tam around the same
Yes,
age,
Lord.
man, like all of us around the same age, but we still look at what each other's doing. We can learn something from somebody. I started off when I first started, I started with a Glam Squad team where we do hair shows. That's what she had. Then I went to working in different shops to see that some people I can't work with because you have to know the type of people that you have around you and they're not always for you. Or they're jealous of you or they count your money because they're not what they're supposed to be. And they're mad about how quickly you got to where you was at, but you put the work in. So I had to figure all of that out. Miss Beverly, if y'all don't know her, she was one of the first people that gave me an opportunity to work in her shop. That's why I started it. But then I moved on and I started advancing myself. But you have to do that, and you have to really take a fine-tooth comb on the people that say that they're a salon owners. You have to look and see, is their shop a revolving door? Is it always messy? Is it ghetto? Like, you don't want that for your clientele. Because I don't have that type of clientele, and then you are who you are attracting. So I'm not attracting ghetto people because I don't charge ghetto prices. So first thing.
And you're not ghetto.
And I'm not ghetto.
You are who you're trying so.
So I don't want that in my shop because I want anybody from 8 to 88 to be able to come and sit in my shop. It's not a certain class that could just be together. You don't want that. You want diversity. You want people, and they talk about people don't pay. People pay what they want. They pay for what they want.
Absolutely.
I charge $75 for a blog. On average, they charging $45 and $50, but that's on them because I take continuing education classes. I know how to protect the integrity of the hair. I grow hair, so I have every right to charge $75.
That's right.
Because you know when you leave here, your hair is gonna be together, it's gonna last, and you can come back and you're rolling. And then they sending me everybody else. Word of mouth plays a big part because it can hurt you and help you.
Yes.
It'll hurt you more than help you because you know bad news travels faster, but good news travels just as fast. It travels just as fast. So I just want y'all to take from me about how to actually grow your businesses, leveraging social media, to not always just rely on social media, to make sure y'all get those branding tools like your business cards and your flyers, and still do old-fashioned hitting up everything that going on in your city with your flyers. Fairs, dances, games, whatever they got going on, go out there and meet those people and put flyers in your hands. Look professional, be on time, because
Can you say that one more time?
be on time.
One more time.
Be on time.
Time management.
Being here, because people do struggle in when it comes down to classes and stuff. At the end of the day, it is free knowledge given by highly professional people that can charge you an easily $500-$600 an hour to mentor you.
That's right.
So if you can come late to a class, then are you going to come late to your client? A client is scheduled for 9 o'clock, you rolling in at 9:30, they got to be to work for 10:30. And the service that they get take an hour and a half. No, time is money.
right.
So that person comes to you, I do a blog hour and a half. I don't have time to play. Sit in the chair, let's go. With the kids, their parents, I do their hair, and their parents like, how can they act this way? They don't act like this at my house. Because they're gonna play with you at home. They're not about to play with me. Sit down, let's go. Detangle, wash, deep conditioning, pre-dry, blow dry, flat iron, style, pin curl, let's go. Out of here. And they're coming back. I give them a candy. They love me. and that's what you have to do. But I just want y'all to take pride in your business.
I want to say this too. The way you do anything is the way you do everything.
Right.
If you're on time, if you are walking in integrity, if you're practicing being the way that you're going to be. Everything they're saying is just a mindset. You got to get your mindset to go in the right direction, to be professional. Everything that they're saying, everything that Mandy is saying, whether she's working on a celebrity or whether she's in New Orleans in the salon, she's practicing the same way.
Yes.
The same thing that she's talking about is not just talking about it, she's doing it. We always talk about what we don't have, why we not getting it this way, but you're never being a part of your own problem, which is the solution. We gotta be about what we say. We gotta be about that.
And with the
got
one
to.
time, it shouldn't have had to take her to say, I'm gonna lock the doors for y'all to be on time.
That's sad.
Let me tell you, first of all, is repetition on your foundation. On your foundation. My foundation, I went to John Jay. They didn't play that. You was at school at 8 o'clock, doors locked 8:01. You don't have school that day. You gotta make up your hours. So my thing too is I stress that on the beauty schools as well. They can't babyfy y'all. If y'all don't be to school on time, y'all miss those hours. That's it. I understand because like I said, I've talked to different schools. Sometimes it's people's last resort of life to go to beauty school. Sometimes people have financial problems. They have car issues. Everybody have problems. If you had to punch somebody's clock and you wasn't there on time, they had to send you home. You miss those hours. You miss that money. So that'll be another talk that they have with the beauty schools to make sure that they hold y'all accountable for being on time. Because if you always showing up to school late, an hour or two late, then you're gonna do the same thing when you get behind the chair. And it don't make no sense to do that. Because then you're gonna be known as the person that's always late. Or the person that overbooked, double booked, and I'm in there from 10 to 6 and I still ain't got my hair done. That's ridiculous too. Don't overbook. Learn how to do online booking systems. Y'all on social media, y'all tech savvy. So start getting on booking systems because they help you not to overbook. You got StyleSeat, they got Schedulicity, they got Vagaro, they have Square now. So they have multiple streams for you to do online booking to put your prices there. Start posting all your services and prices and putting it on social media.
Okay.
You're cheapening yourself. It don't make no sense. Don't do that. If you want to showcase a service, showcase the name of the service, the picture of it, go to my website to book and for pricing. Do stuff like that. You don't have to just expose everything. You don't have to do that. You want people to start taking steps to for them to see that you're a professional. That's being professional. Online booking. You can't remember everything. You can't write down everything. You can't do all that. Times have evolved and have changed. So you have to evolve and change with the time. Everybody wants simple and convenience. Online booking is convenient. You don't even have to call me. You know what the book, it have a description of what it is. That's it. You don't know, book consultation, we'll deal with it when you get there.
Where do your consultation come in with that process you just spoke about?
Online booking?
Yes.
I have a consultation tab.
Okay.
So I have it set at, I do free consultations, but I put a price of $25 on there because if they cancel on me and they took a spot, I can still charge them for my time because somebody else could have had that spot that you booked. Now I don't charge them if they come to the consultation that they booked because you came. But I always try to make sure I secure my bag because at that 10 o'clock spot could have been for a 10 o'clock person, but you wanted it for consultation and you didn't show up.
You can set up tabs. I don't know what type of scheduling system that you have, but you can set up tabs on there too, that if people need consultations when they book an appointment, because honestly, I tell people all the time, if you don't have an appointment, I don't want to talk to you.
Yep.
Because I have too many other people and other managers and all kinds of people that I have to deal with. If you don't have a paid deposit appointment, I have no reason to be speaking to you.
Right.
So when you book your appointment and if you need a consultation, you need a call, text, or something, it's gonna come to me or it's gonna come to my assistant and we gonna have you come in so that I can see the condition that your hair is in. Because some people's hair is so bad from them going to whoever or ripping whatever out. It's to the point some people don't even want nobody to be there when they're getting their hair done.
Yep.
So, you know, we also have to be mindful that now so many people, like I said, that at home doing stuff, that stuff is good and it's bad in a way too, because you got people trying to practice using professional products with no professional skills at home. And now they done completely tore their heads up and they don't even want nobody to see their hair. One lady texted me and was like, are you working on an open floor? I just booked the appointment, but the condition that my hair is in, my hair is so damaged, I don't want anybody to see my hair. That made me feel bad, but then I had to ask her, before I really actually felt bad, how old are you? Or how old are you, and also how long or when did your hair get like this? The girl told me she was 21 years old, and she said that her hair has been severely damaged since she was 17 or 18. Her mama was putting braids and stuff in her hair as a little girl. And then she started letting one of her friends weave her hair, and then like now it was the worst. And when I seen her hair, it brought tears to my eyes because I couldn't believe it. So another thing too, if y'all see somebody's hairs on the verge of being severely damaged, you might want to send them to a dermatologist because it could possibly be at the point to where they in between a transplant which means it's a possibility that they can get stimulating shots to try to see if their hair will grow back on its own. But it's a process of that too. It's a little bit cheaper than actually having to get a transfer, but you gotta have some type of heart, because I'm running across so many people and it make me feel bad, y'all, because it's young people.
Yeah, and it be younger than it be kids her age. Cause I deal with kids, so they're balding on the sides. One girl came to me, all this was gone because you know why? She listened to somebody say, "Oh, put a little texturizer in her hair, it's gonna loosen the curl up." Oh no, it's not. It's not gonna loosen anything. It damaged it.
If somebody have damage hair, you can just cut it off and it'll go back.
Well, it's easy to say, "Oh, just cut it off and grow it back," but sometimes they do have hair that can be salvaged. So that's when your product knowledge and your treatments come into play. But my thing is, if you know that you don't specialize in healthy hair care, refer them to someone that can help them.
But broken hair can't be repaired, right?
No, I mean,
I just trying to understand. what you're saying.
no, broken
What
hair
you're saying.
can't.
Once it's damaged, I mean, you can camouflage the damage, but you can't physically repair broken hair.
Yeah, because and it mainly is the ends that's damaged, and the rest is moisture problems.
Right now, just to finalize her style, I always go in with a molding cream. Y'all probably should feel it if you interested or do short hair. I use a molding cream to pull out and kind of finalize my style. It's real tacky, and all I use is like a dime size. And that's how I pull my part out and kind of create the style to what I want it to be. It's like you're messing it up, but you don't want, I like messy. You don't want it perfect. Give it that edginess.
That's still funny.
Right, so that's what I was about to say. That girls might fall things, but you don't want it to be super hard. Like, what would you
I use just a spray. This. I don't like hard hair.
Right.
So, you know, I use this sometimes. I put this when I'm finishing up.
Mr. Maurice,
But
tell about your spray.
Yeah, you got a spray over there,
Spray shot,
kind of light hold, and shining.
But I like to leave mine kind of soft, just because I deal with a lot of professional women. You know, they going to work. They have to look professional. So I feel like hard hair is not professional. So to keep it classy, clean, professional. If this curl falls, she could pin this up at night, put a hairpin right here in the morning, just back down. So you have to give them regimens to go home, how to upkeep it. You could, if it's soft enough, they can put up 1 or 2 bumps in it, and they back like they never was, you know.
Now, I got a question. You see how you wave your hair on the side? I could do that to this.
Who here? You ask, turn around.
Tana. T-A-N-A, Tana.
If he got enough hair.
Excuse me 1 minute, Tana, I just need one thing. These evaluation sheets, I need them from every teacher that you saw today. You have Enola Pillard, you have Willie Payne, Dr. Sandra White, Tana Walker, Mandy, Coco, Mimi, and Mimi, you put hers and Tana's together.
Oh,
okay.
So any more questions, comments, concerns about anything?
I have one. So on my Facebook, like that's what I'm trying to upload. I heard you say you don't think Instagram is anything anybody else. How you feel about that? About Facebook?
Facebook and Instagram is the same. I like Facebook a little bit better because you can actually get, it seems like it gives more engagement than Instagram. So I like Facebook better because then you can really pinpoint more of the direction.
Advertise?
Yeah, you can advertise with them, yeah.
So y'all can see, I mean, it's a full, and it's not hard. You could touch it, she can move it. If you wanted to curl it a different way, you still can go back and redo it. If I make it hard, that's it. You can't do nothing else to it. So,
And she made it to where she can recurl it at home. If she decides. But she can
Good
still
thing about
pink
my
her.
clients, they don't know how to do nothing to their hair. So I
Yeah.
can put my blinds up. They ask me, I act like I don't know how to help them.
Oh yeah, talking about,
This
because
last guy.
Mandy had talked about the YouTube thing. I wanted to kind of, go
Hold on
ahead.
1 second. I'm sorry to keep interjecting, but I just want to recognize people who are recognizing what we are doing here in the state of Louisiana. We have these ladies, and we've had several more. This young lady right here that came to visit us from Mississippi. So y'all give them a hand. We have inspired them to go back home to Mississippi to start now an organization there. So don't think what you're doing is in vain. It's helping a lot of people.
Amen.
With the YouTubers, if y'all look and see those people that are bloggers and bloggers, they've gone to hair school. They've become stylists. So right there tells you, just because people are on social media and YouTube telling you how to do stuff, now they see that it's importance behind going to school and getting their license. And some of them are local in the city that are now stylists. So that's just a little keynote on that. All right, girl.
My client kind of shy, y'all.
You ain't shy.
So that's my finished look. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all learned something. Y'all have my Instagram information. If you have any trouble while you're doing short hair, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help. Miss Hot Edge, MZ, HAUTE, Edge, EDGE.
Okay. All right, come on, y'all give Tana Walker a hand. Come on. We don't want